I did a bead stitch hat for Valentine's Day. I did a little different than I normally do my bead stitch hats, but pretty much simple and the same concept. So if you have a favorite band, you can use your band as well. I do a half double crochet foundation chain for my first row of 60 with a J hook, and that works well for me. I get a good fit. If you like to do the back loop only band, you can do that as well, and then just add on to the hat as I do. So I do the half double crochet foundation, then I do a third loop half double crochet in the next row. The next row is going to be where I open up my hat so it's a little fuller, so it's not so close to the head. So I do a single crochet in the third loop, and I increase every 10 stitches. So I do 9 single crochets, 2 in the next one, 9, and then 2 in the next one, all the way around, and that gives it a little more fullness. Then the next row is a bead stitch. Now if you Google bead stitch, it'll tell you that you do the bead stitch on the post of a stitch. So they use, I believe it's a double crochet if I'm not mistaken, but I use a single crochet because it's less gappy. So you basically, on your next row, you chain a 1 up, and then you do a single crochet, and then you work this puff around the post of your single crochet. So using the single crochet, you get a much closer stitch. So I do the bead stitch all around. So you do a bead stitch, you do single crochet, bead stitch around, skip 1, single crochet in the next one, bead stitch around. If you Google that, you'll see what I'm talking about. After the bead stitch, I do a half double crochet all the way around, and then I change my colors after my half double crochet. And then I do a single crochet in the third loop with my next color. No, yes, I'm sorry. I have to just think about what I'm doing here. Half double crochet in the third loop, then a single crochet in the third loop with my next color. So the last color of my red is a half double crochet, then half double crochet third loop, single crochet third loop, and then I do my bead stitch again, and then a half double crochet. So I'm changing colors after my half double crochet. So it'll be change color, half double crochet third loop, single crochet third loop, bead stitch, half double crochet third loop, single crochet third loop, bead stitch, half double crochet. When I get to my end of my hat, I do the half double crochet. After I finish with the red, I do a half double crochet third loop, and then I switch, and I'm switching for that, and then I do a single crochet third loop. So then I just start working in a circle, and I don't join, and I do a decrease every 6 stitches for the first row, every 5 stitches for the next row, every 4 stitches for the next row, and so on until my hole is big enough that I can close it in by doing a drawstring close. So it's pretty simple. If you feel like, I don't have enough stitches to complete what I want in that, add a stitch, take away a stitch. There is no science to it. So a lot of people live by, I have to count my stitches. I don't even bother. If I get to the end of a row and I'm missing a stitch, I add one or I take one away. And really on a hat, it's really not going to make that much of a difference unless you're doing it all over the place. But if you're just making a mistake here and there, adding or subtracting a stitch is not going to hurt the shape of your hat. And watch the shape of your hat as you're making it to see if it looks right. But anyway, I did 3 panels all the way with my band, my 3 panels, and then my crown. And that was a good height. Give it a little bit of a slouch in the back. And it's fun, and it's Valentine-y. If the red would show up the right way, it would be Valentine-y. But it looks like an orange Valentine-y, but anyway, it's cute anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day.